The 2008 FDA accident report data show a 310% increase in MR imaging-related incidents since 2004. A television news report about a 6-year-old boy killed by an oxygen cylinder hurtling across a New York medical center during an MRI scan shocked Mark Keane and set him thinking.
Well, I was very shocked and upset about it because I knew from my background as a magnetic research scientist that it should be possible to make some kind of device that would actually warn people if they were going into MRI room.
After a comprehensive investigation by the American College of Radiology, it was determined the safety procedures were not followed and a proper tool for the screening of metallic objects did not exist at that time. After several years of research and development, his thinking led to the creation of Ferroguard, a real-time, reliable system providing advance warning of the presence of ferromagnetic objects.
The use of metal detectors is advocated by the most recent version of the ACR White Paper on MRI Safety, states Craig Satori, MRI team facilitator at Bellin Hospital in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We wanted to be sure that along with lights above the door, signs on the door, rugs in front of the door, zone postings in the building, and double screening of our patients, that the metal detectors would show our patients that we care for their well-being.
Okay, the heart of the MRI system is a very large magnet, so you don't want to bring metal in here because it'll get attracted inside the magnet. As you can see, it'll just pull all the way in very strongly.
Well, the first thing is to use a magnetic gradiometer, which looks at the difference in magnetic fields between 2 points. And what we also do is we just look for changes, small changes in magnetic field, which are associated with ferromagnetic objects, which are actually moving as opposed to being stationary.
The sensors on the Ferroguard system read the Earth's magnetic flux and detect the slightest change in the natural magnetic field.
Sharon McKinney, Director of Imaging at Regional West Medical Center, sees Ferroguard playing a primary role in her facility safety procedures. Sharon McKinney states, "The safety and wellness of patients and staff here at Regional West is very important. The Ferroguard is another line of defense in our strategy to protect patients and employees in the MRI environment. Since there is only one MRI magnet at Regional West Medical Center and RWMC is the only hospital in town, it is critical to keep the magnet up and running in order to provide continuous MRI imaging for our patients." Mary Jo Ewing, Diagnostic Imaging Manager, Black River Falls Memorial Hospital, Wisconsin, states in her report, "We did not want to run the risk of putting our hospital on the map because of an error in MRI safety."
In the document Veterans Affairs MRI Design Guide 2008, we read, "It is recommended that MRI facilities install ferromagnetic detection systems." In the document Design Configuration of MRI Suite, published by the American Society for Healthcare Engineering, it states, "The layout shall include provision for the following functions: siting of ferromagnetic detection system."
Craig Satori has chosen Metrosen's Ferroguard system as vendor of choice because they demonstrated the ability to meet 1. Competitive pricing, 2. Strong showing in the detection of contraindicated objects, 3. Flexibility to adjust the use of the system to our physical layout. Furthermore, this is real proof that MRI safety is important to us. We've been able to catch some concealed contraindicated objects, protecting patients.
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay.
I'll put it back in the room.
Sharon McKinney, in her decision process, came to the conclusion. Metrosens was selected because they demonstrated the ability to meet the following 4 goals. The technology was of superior quality and ability. The product was available throughout the United States. The installation of the product was straightforward and easy, and the price of the product was very competitive.
Simplicity is a key word in the Ferroguard design and installation process. The freestanding unit fits into its base and is ready to operate. The Ferroguard system has the highest commercially available level of sensitivity and can detect the smallest object capable of injuring the patients or staff. The Ferroguard system is installed at the entrance of the magnet room to detect large masses of ferromagnetic material. Visual indicators provide an early warning, while an optical beam between the poles, if broken, will trigger a secondary audible alarm. Ferroguard can detect even the smallest ferromagnetic object, down to the size of a hairpin. Equipment certified as Ferroguard approved can be used with confidence. Equipment bearing the Ferroguard seal of approval means that equipment has passed the most demanding test for ferromagnetic material. It is always on, always monitoring and safeguarding the integrity of the facility. Metrisense provides a comprehensive ferromagnetic audit.
Craig Satori, MRI team facilitator at Bellin Hospital, states Ferroguard has been able to reduce the possibility of personal injury to patients or staff, and Sharon McKinney adds, working in a safe MRI environment is essential. The Ferroguard goes that one extra step to make sure that no ferrous materials get into zones 3 and 4.
Yes, we had an incident in the UK whereby a young girl, about 8 years old, was actually entering an MRI room whilst one of our salesmen was demonstrating Ferroguard to the hospital. And at that moment, this young girl came out of an MRI room along the corridor in some pain and distress. And so what we did, because our salesman was there with a Ferroguard system, they ran the girl past the system. She lit the system up with a very strong magnetic signal, and the source of this signal was clearly internal to her body. They took her to the X-ray department to see what magnetic objects might be inside this girl, and it transpires that she had put a pair of small rare earth permanent magnets, one up each nostril, and these had clamped together astride a membrane in her sinuses. And of course, these powerful magnets, when they start to interact with the large field of the MRI machine itself, it can really start to move with huge forces inside her.
Metrisense is a world leader in ferromagnetic detection. Ferroguard sets the standard for ferromagnetic detections, recommended by ACR, by JC, by VA. Ferroguard, its reliability, dependability and unique design has brought the highest honours to Metrisense. Metrisense has won the Medilink UK National Medical Technology Award 2006 for Business Startup. Metrisense Ferroguard is ISO 9001 certified.
Still has some hairpins in her hair.
Yes, she does.
Don't let a single incident ruin your reputation. Ferroguard makes MRI safe.